unexpected income. Unexpected income. I love that as the first card that has popped out here for you and your quick message for you. Welcome back to the space, Aries. My name is Sean. If you're new to the space, hello. If anyone is DMing you, private messaging you, pretending to be me or any other reader, it's not. Please report and block. I want you to be safe. What else? For Aries here, thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What do you want Aries to know, to focus on? The nature of this reading today. Next 7 days. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. All right, lovers here. The lovers popped out in my lap upside down. It kind of feels like a decision that you have to make. And then you have great fortune. Aries, I love this. I love this. I get this feeling, main male beneath the deck. Okay, now, Aries, we're going to have a serious moment. I meditate on the energy before I get the camera rolling. You know this. I say it all the time. And one of the cards that popped out before I got the camera rolling, just filling in for the energy, was coffin. And so personally, that's a dense energy to start a reading with. So I put it back in the deck and I kept rolling. For someone that I'm speaking to, Aries, there could have been some type of loss or transition. Now, this could be a divorce that you're working through. This could also be that someone that you love has transitioned, but it kind of feels like there's something that has transitioned or you have to close. A change of circumstance of some kind that feels like it's going to bring you some great fortune here. Now, for some of you, very specifically, it feels like there is a change that has happened in some type of romantic dynamic. Again, it could be the loss of your spouse or your person. It could be that a relationship or a marriage is dissolving. But I think that this is going to work out in your favor according to what these cards are trying to let you know, Aries, right now. So if you're working through an energy right now that feels painful and challenging and you're having a hard time keeping the faith, I want to let you know that there's more to this story, and this is going to work out in a way that's going to be wonderful and fortunate for you, Aries, okay? God, angel, spirit guides, help us understand a little bit more about what Aries is working through at this time. What are they facing at this time? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see here. Okay. 6 of Cups here. This is about love. What else? A return of some kind. The Hermit here. Okay. I think that for someone that I'm speaking to, Aries, as well, there could be a return of something. But it also feels like there's memory here. Spending time thinking about the good old times with someone, the way things used to be. That's what it feels like. You're kind of in a hermit energy, thinking about that. God, angel, spirit guides, what else for Aries at this time? What are they working through? Okay, yep. This is that ending that I'm sensing and feeling, that 10 of Swords here. Okay, so whatever the situation has been, Aries, loss, separation, divorce, or again, you are mourning the loss of a loved one right now. I don't think that you can feel how fortunate you are, especially for those of you where there has been a lot of betrayal or deep betrayal that has come out of nowhere that has made this connection end. Again, the Lovers was upside down, so I'm really feeling that energy strong. And so it's putting you in a place of thinking a lot about when you all first met, what went wrong. So you're spending a lot of time alone processing this and thinking about this. And it's a challenging energy. And I feel like for you, because this is the card that's beneath the deck, the 9 of Pentacles here, Aries, I feel like you're really focused on how to regain a sense of control over your life, regain a sense of control over your independence, build your money, your fortune. And maybe you're thinking about who you are as a financial being, a financial body. You're thinking about who you are in your finances right now, tied to this separation, this loss, and for some of you, divorce. But this feels like right now, in your energy for the most part, there is a need, or you're moving into this feeling of regaining your sense of confidence about who you are and what you get to have. But there is quite a bit of reflection right now about what has happened your love life, who this person was. You're thinking a lot about this, but it also feels like whatever the situation has been, you know that it's time to close this up. You know that it's time to move forward. The Ten of Swords, we usually do not come back from that, okay? That is a death of sorts, a transition to go in a new direction. God, angel, spirit guides, what is the outcome of this for Aries? Where is this going? Where is this going for Aries at this time? You have the Seven of Pentacles here, the investment of time. I think you're going to spend some time processing this for a while. You know that this is over. You know that whatever the situation is, it's final. You can't go back. But it kind of gives me the vibe that you're going to be spending some time thinking quite a bit. God, angel, spirit guides, what else? Thinking about how to invest your time, your resources, your money. Because for someone that I'm speaking to, because of this separation, because of this loss, you are due a certain amount of money. You are due something in terms of assets. And so you're going to be spending some time thinking about what to do with this, how to spend this time that you now have alone, reinvesting in maybe your education, where you want to live. It kind of gives that vibe intuitively. But also too, for those of you where you're about to be receiving that great fortune and that lump sum of money, you're going to be thinking about, where do I invest this? Where do I put this money so that it can grow over time? Okay. Now, I just noticed something beneath the deck where I stopped to continue to shuffle is the Seven of Swords. I want to let you know that if this is a divorce that you're working through, obviously you feel this and you know this, there likely is going to be some asset concealment, someone not trying to let you know all of what they have, maybe trying to not give you all of what you are owed here. Okay, that just kind of came up intuitively because that Seven of Swords is there. And usually when it comes to splitting assets and we have to look at the alimony or the spousal support or whatever it is, oftentimes people have that temptation to conceal or to not disclose all of what their income is. And I just want to let you know that you might go through a little bit of someone trying to do that, hide assets from you. God, angel, spirit guides, what else? Outcome here, Seven of Pentacles. What else, God, angel, spirit guides, for Aries, please? Okay. Queen of Pentacles here. Trusting your intuition here. There is this feeling of fear a little bit, Aries, about where this is going to go, if this is going to work out in your favor, if you're going to get what you are due, if you are going to, I just feel like, get what you are owed from your time, your being in the relationship, especially if this is marriage and it's a divorce. And Spirit wants you to trust this process. Trust that you are getting what is due to you, okay? And staying in that place of trusting that, I'm surprised Temperance didn't fly out here, but trusting that all is working in your favor right now. God, angel, spirit guides, why are you showing Aries the High Priestess in the outcome? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. You're going to be in a position to be able to take care of yourself, your family, your loved ones. For some of you, return to work. You're going to be back in balance with that Queen of Pentacles being here. High Priestess, why are you showing Aries the High Priestess right now? Okay. Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Still have this Seven of Swords beneath the deck. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. All right. As this process unfolds, especially if there's legal things that need to happen and maybe someone's hiding assets and not being exactly trustworthy, and it feels like Spirit wants you to be very conscious about the offers that are coming to you, especially if it feels like, you know, a loving offer, or it kind of feels like someone's trying to offer you an apology of some kind. Spirit wants you to use your intuition about these different, you know, offers that are coming to you. This is what this feels like. For someone that I'm speaking to, you might have a situation where you are going through a divorce, or someone's trying to say loving things to you to kind of get you to relax, to get you to believe that they have the best intentions, and your intuition's going to know that it's really about something else. It's really to get you off of your guard. It's really about getting over, because also beneath the Seven of Swords here is the Three of Pentacles. So it kind of feels like negotiating, especially if you have to sell a home and you have to, something with that. Like, for example, there is going to be some words, messages to you that try to get you to calm down, to try to soften you up, to try to butter you up. That's what I was not trying to say that, but that's what it feels like. And so if you would like to, I would encourage you just to be very cautious, to slow down, ask questions. And maybe for some of you, you may want to consult someone that you trust to help you work through this. But all in all, you're going to be being very intentional about what messages are coming to you, what you trust, who you trust, what you accept from who. What just also came through, for some of you, this also could be related to if you all share children, or if you are a blended family, the children could be used to go back and forth with giving information, right? And that can kind of be weird, especially if that's triangulation. So just be cautious of even the adolescents, the children are being used in this story with you. You want to be very careful about that. And then you are going to be in a position of security. You're going to be fine in time. So Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be fine in time. There's nothing to worry about here, especially when it comes to the financial aspects of what you're working through, Aries, okay? That's what I have for you. I hope that this has helped in some way. I love you, and I hope I get to see you next time. Take care. Bye.